going on, guys? This is Burrs here to talk to you today about the Sierra Design Mobile Mummy sleeping bag. This is actually what they would consider their 3-season, or the lowest temperature would be 15 degrees. A comfort rating of 27 degrees. Now I've been using this sleeping bag for a little while now, a few months. It's starting to get a lot colder, and I was able to get down to 23 degrees in the sleeping bag test, which is going to be the one you're going to see right now. And again, I'm still really impressed with it. I really have not seen it fail in anything in regards to anything. I mean, durability, weight, and performance is definitely something that other sleeping bag companies are going to have to deal with, because this really performs exceptionally well. So what we got here, we got 23 degrees outside. What I'm going to be doing, like any other sleeping bag test, I'm going to be going out there for 10 minutes with the sleeping bag, with myself, with the sleeping bag mat, with the thermometer, and we'll be standing out there for 10 minutes to acclimate myself to the surroundings. After 10 minutes, I'm going to get in the bag, grab the thermometer, and start testing. And this test is going to be for 15 minutes, and we're also going to compare the 10-minute time to how this bag performed in 30-degree weather. So after 10 minutes, we're going to discuss about how it is compared to when it was in 30-degree weather, and then at 15 degrees, we'll compare where that is. But it's 23 degrees outside, so that's 7 degrees colder. And it's definitely a lot different temperature outside. It's definitely, the wind is whipping around. So with the wind chill, it's probably a lot colder, but I'm just going to say it's 23 degrees because that's what the thermometer says. So let's get started. Alright, so here we are at 32 degrees. This is where we're going to start. Sorry for moving, I actually moved the thermometer over to the left a little bit, so it's a little difficult to see. But we're starting out at 32 degrees. We're going to start between 32 degrees and probably 37 degrees with all these tests, give or take a few degrees. We can't get them exactly the same temperature due to Mother Nature and a few variables, but we're starting at 32 degrees, so let's see where we end up after 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, we were at 61 degrees. So we're looking at, again, almost a 30-degree increase between, starting and 5 minutes, which is actually pretty amazing. We're 1 degree off, or 29 degrees warmer. The thing that I'm noticing with this bag, the more and more I use it, is the fact that I don't feel the cold outside. It can be 30 minutes, it can be 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Once I get inside this bag, and with the bag being cold, I was out here for 10 minutes with the bag, and I get in and everything's a little bit chilled. It warms up, just amazingly fast. So here we are at 10 minutes. 71 degrees is where we're going to end up after 10 minutes. We're only about 3 degrees off what it was at 10 minutes when it was 7 degrees warmer at 30 degrees. So as you can see, this bag performs exceptionally well, and no matter what the temperature is outside. Now granted, you can't take this to -50 and expect it to be good, but down here to 20 degrees, I really have no problem recommending this bag for anyone. So after 15 minutes, we're at 76 degrees. Now this is really exceptional because no other bag has really warmed up to this amount of heat after 15 minutes. It doesn't matter what temperature is. We tested like I said, the North Face Elkhorn, which is a 0-degree bag, which is a super expensive bag, and it barely got over 70 degrees, let alone the fact of getting near 76 degrees like this Sierra Design Mobile Mummy. So really impressed with this. What I noticed towards the end was it definitely was warming up, and I think it would continue to increase the temperature a little bit throughout the time that I was in it. So there we go with the Mobile Mummy, again coming through, really excited with the performance. This kind of stuff excites me, where you actually get something that performs just exceptionally. And I have other bags that are going to be used in this, and once I get them out there and get testing. But the thing with this is it's 800 down, dry down. It's 19 ounces of down, so it's not a humongous amount of down that's used in here, but it's a quality down. And the fact that it's super lightweight and it's even durable. It can be as warm as the sun, but if it's not a durable bag, it's not going to last very long, and your money's going to be wasted. With this one, you know, the way I go about stuff is I just jam stuff in and out of, you know, I had this sleeping bag compartment on the backpack. I just jam this in there. I don't put this in a stuff sack or anything. I just stuff it into that little compartment and zip it up. So that's why it also looks really wrinkly, because I just jam it in there. I don't really have too much care and consideration when it comes to sleeping bags. You know, I just jam them in there and bring them out and use them. And you know, it's really durable. Haven't seen this, you know, I don't see much of any down poking through or coming out, which is another concern you might have with a sleeping bag that's down. I really don't see that at all. I really gotta look hard to find down coming out of the exterior fabric, which is another big thing. But getting back to the warmth, you know, the thing I think really is why this, you know, you stay warm in here is this hood design. Okay, this is the size of your head. It's not like other mummy sleeping bags out there in the market that kind of are huge. Okay, they kind of come out and around you know, your body. This is the same size as your head for the most part, and your head really, you know, sits in there and it just stays warm because the amount of your body that's you know, out there and open is really kind of like right here. Okay, it's your eyes and your nose down here around your lip. Top of your lip is really the only thing that's going to be exposed. So I mean, you sleep really comfortable because, you know, that's the only thing that's really exposed. You know, you can adjust that so where it's kind of like your eyes down to your mouth, you know, whatever you want to do. And you can unzip it down here. But when I do the test, the other thing that's really impressive is it's only zipped up to about there, because I got to get that thermometer cable in there. So it's not even that it's zipped up all the way, and I can fully get the reading that I want. I don't have a remote one, but again, just really impressed with the way this performs. And once it comes out, this is a pre-production. Once it comes out for sale, I'll do a review of it and point you to where you can probably get it and give you pricing on it. But up until this point, I'm really impressed with the durability. More impressed with the performance. You know, this bag is a bag that I look at in the gear list I have, and I'm like, I want that. Okay. It just works. And you know, the cool thing about this is, I don't have it yet, but they have in this mobile line, I guess is what they're calling it. They're calling these, I forget what they're calling these this line, but they also had one that's called a backcountry blanket, and it's the exact same thing, but it doesn't have a zipper and it doesn't have a hood on it, which would be perfect for hammock, camping, and backpacking. So I want to get that as well, because I think that would just be an exceptional addition to the hammock, you know, backpacks I've set up, compared to having a mummy one with a hood. Even though it can be used, so if you don't want to buy one or the other, if you want to buy this to be, you know, versatile, like I like. You know, you can get this, and you know, you can still use it in a sleeping bag, not a sleeping bag configuration. You can use it in your hammock configuration, and you don't have to worry about it too much. But the best thing to do if you have a hammock is to get that. I think it's called the backcountry blanket, but there's a couple different One Sierra designs coming out with in January, so I'll keep you guys posted. But I really like this one, and more testing. The next testing will probably be around 13 degrees, and I'm just going to keep taking it down until it's uncomfortable to test this bag out. So if you guys have any questions, go and let me know. If you guys have Sierra design you know, sleeping bags or anything like that, and you want to leave a comment down below, it's always welcome. And until next time, later. What's going on, guys? This is Burrs here to talk to you today about the Sierra Designs mobile money. I wish I had mobile money.